So in this video in particular, I'm going to be observing whether or not it's possible to make music without any prior knowledge of music theory and how you can approach the whole situation yourself. Coming right up, let's go. So is it possible to make music without any prior knowledge of music, music theory, chords, scales, all that stuff? Yes, it's totally possible. So today I'm going to be showing you how to get started in making music if you don't have any knowledge or prior teachings or anything like that, and some tools that you can use, and they are for free. We're going to be starting with samples.lander.com. They have sample packs, free sample packs that you can download. They're all royalty free. You can use them, and they're actually pretty top quality. This is samples.lander.com, and basically you can just come down here and explore whatever kinds of samples that you're trying to get. You've got this whole list of synth loops, piano loops, horn loops, vocal loops, whatever kind of loops that you want to use for your beat starting out. You can go ahead and download it here for free. It has the BPM right here, so you know what to enter into your program when you're making the beat. And it also has the key that the particular sample is in. If it is like an instrument, like a keyboard or something like that, it has the key of it, so you know what key to set your project in. And this is going to be very important because when you're first starting out and you don't have any knowledge of musical theory, you don't know scales, you don't know keys and chords, and you can't tell if this is in the same scale as this one, blah, 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 blah. This kind of helps you out, and it tells you when two things are going to be in the same key. One thing that I know a lot of people have trouble with is being able to match this key with this key, and they can't create a song that has more than one thing, one note, one synth, whatever, piano going on without having the chords to clash and things like that. So in this case, it's very helpful. You can find a vocal part that is in, let's say, B major, and then you find a synth that is also in B major that's in the same tempo, put them in the same song, and you're building a song already off of free loops. You don't have to play anything. You don't got to know how to play pianos, horns, keys. You ain't got to know how to sing. So I found this good little synth loop right here that I think I want to turn into something. So sounds like this. And I found some drums that are a little bit slower, but I'll probably speed them up. So we have this Shroom Lander break at 70 BPM. I'm gonna download that. I'm gonna download this one down here as well. So deep, man. Typically you can just drag and drop as long as it is a file that's compatible with your DAW. So I'm just gonna drag over this chords thing here, and okay, let's see how this matches up. Second one, we'll put these other drums. Everybody. So far we already have a pretty dope track, and I didn't have to touch my keyboard one time. This process, all you have to do is keep repeating it over and over. Basically, this is how I started. I knew how to play an instrument when I first got started producing, but because I didn't have all the instruments and VSTs that I wanted, what I used to do was I used to Frankenstein tracks together. I used to sample loops from other people's music, put it in the same key, and then just basically Frankenstein it together to get the sound that I wanted. So you take a piano loop from here, you take a horn loop from here, you take a drum loop from here, and you line them up, make sure they're all in the same tempo, same key, and you have essentially created your own track. It's, you know, you Frankensteined it, but it's possible. I basically went ahead and added a few different parts. I did use my musical skills to add these things because I can't pretend like I don't know how to play. But the overall message still remains the same. I started off once again with this synth. Added my drums. And then there's this vocal percussion that I added as well. This was 87 BPM and I matched it to be 70. And then I added this bass right here. Everybody know. Then I went ahead and wanted to get a good full chorus, so I added these choir sounds. Again, I played this stuff all out, but if you can find something that matches the key of the song that you're playing in, go ahead and do that. So that is a full creation, and it all started with just me not even having to touch any drum pads, any keys or anything like that. Now, of course I added the choir and the bass and all that stuff with that ability, but if you can find something that matches your loops that is already made by someone else, feel free to do so, and then you can make something that's dope like this. I know, hey, I know, I know, I don't know where I'm going to. I don't know where I'm going to. Don't know where I'm going to. I don't know where I'm going to. Don't know where I'm going to. I don't know where I'm going to. Don't know where I'm going to. I don't know where I'm going to. Okay, that's enough. But basically, that is it for today's video. That is how you can get started in making music without any knowledge of musical theory and scales and all that stuff. For anybody who wants to make music, who's just starting out or just flat out doesn't know, thank you guys for watching. As always, stay legendary, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully this audio is okay. I'll play you out though.